So again, summary of pros and cons. Again, I'm not talking so much about capital structure today, but I think they're pretty clear. The pros of a public company is access to capital, right? You go public, you get an access to an enormous amount of cash, you can grow your business, you can do things, the equity markets are available to you, it helps you grow. Of course, if you go the classic route of getting venture investors, they want to monetize that value. The employees get stock in the company, you all have a chance to share in the success. And granted, I don't think there's going to be anywhere near the kind of explosion in IPOs that we had 5 years ago. But you know what? There's going to be some good ones. And you just have to look around at eBay and Google to say, you know, the valley is still thriving and there's still gold in them there hills. And that's exciting to be a part of that. And I don't think there's anything wrong with making money. So that's what's really great. And then the downers I've talked about in my talk today, you know, you have to weigh the cultural impact and some of the other things. On the private side, of course, the downer is access to capital and monetizing the investment. That's really the tough one. And certainly you can create profit sharing for your employees, but the founders of the company, the CEO of the company, you know, their net worth is tied up in a private asset that's not freely traded. So that's just something that is, you know, is something you need to think about. Now, for some people and in some parts of the world and geographies, this is perfectly okay. If you don't know about this company, you should. They're a fabulous company. It's a company called the SAS Institute. It's the single largest and most successful enterprise software company that's private. They're roughly $1.5 billion of revenues. They're in North Carolina, been profitable every quarter and every year for 17 years. This is an incredible company. Every year, Dr. Goodnight, who's the CEO, a PhD himself, founded the company. Every year he does a poll with his employees and asks them if they want to go public. And every year, an overwhelming percentage of the employees, dominant, says no. You know, they like their life. Now you could argue, oh geez, but you know, heck, it's a lot easier to get people who can live a great life in North Carolina. You know, you're in the valley, you can't, you know, for what you could buy for a mansion in North Carolina would probably buy you a mailbox in Palo Alto. You know, you just can't work. And there's some truth to that. But I put that out there to you because there are great examples of private companies that I think do have great cultures and should be looked up to.